Okay, at this point we've just left Blackhawk and now we're headed up toward Central City. Now this is a slight incline here on the way up. It's pretty steep, but it's a winding road. And you look to the right hand side, you'll see a brick, boulder type construction. That was all done by the miners back when Central City first became Central City. Central City at one time was gonna be, or they were gonna make it the state capital, but they changed their mind. So we head up here. Central City has been here a long time. When we first came through, my wife and I, it was just a little mining town with souvenirs everywhere. But somebody decided to make all of these little stores. Went, you know what? We'd like to get in on some of that gambling too and improve things around here. So some of the, I would say pretty much 90% of all these buildings here are the originals. They have newer storefronts, reconditioned storefronts. So we'll go up the hill here. You'll see the teller house up here. That's an original building for sure. And all of these little buildings on the side are all original. And as we go up the hill here, we'll go past the post office and the jailhouse and the church. Boy, it was a dismal day, meaning that it was not windy at all. Wish I could have done this with my drone, but it's not going to happen. And again, we're just strolling up the road here, getting a look at what Central City looked like in the back in the time when it was a booming town. But it's still a lot of people still live here. It's quite interesting. Now where we're going here, we're going to go to the top of the town here, the top of the hill up here, where the graveyard is. And there are graves, although we won't stop, and that's another story, but there are graves up here from the Civil War and back in the days of mining. And there's people that are passing on now that are still being buried up here. There's a large mine up here also, and we'll see it when we get up here. They're still mining gold out of the mountain. They stopped for a long time, but then when they found out, well, you know, gold's going up in price here, a little nugget for before that wasn't worth much is worth a whole lot now. So let's continue. And we're just about up to the top. The asphalt road turns into dirt pretty quick up here. Then you know you're almost there. A lot of buildings that were still standing but have been run down. Okay, we're on the dirt road now and to the top of the hill here. Oh sure, going downhill. Okay, so we're at the top of the overlooking Central City here. I didn't shoot anything overlooking, and I didn't go back down through. We're just up here, and on the left-hand side as well as the right-hand side is cemeteries. I guess I should mention all of the video that you're looking at was done with the Osmo Pocket sitting on the dash of my car. Let's pull over here for a second and get us a beverage out of the cooler. And we're back on the road. And we're headed down the hill. Again, this is a hill as well. And this leads back down to Highway 119. And we'll continue from there. But on the way down this hill, we'll stop at the Central City brand new reservoir. See the water on the right hand side there through the trees. Now here we are at the reservoir. This is new. This hasn't been there, I don't know when they built it, but it hasn't been there very long. And there's people out there fishing in a boat. You may have to try it. There's picnic tables up here. There's no overnight camping, but there are picnic tables, and you can get out, enjoy the nice, clean air. So let's head on down, get back on the road here. Get up, back up here on the road behind Central City. And we'll go down this way. That's a lot of turns, and let me just tell you, the way we found this, me and my best friend Jim Hollinger, we were cruising around one day and on our motorcycles. And I wonder where that goes. Well, this is how we found it. This is where it goes. So now we're going to turn up here. Now this is back on, go to the left on Highway 119. By the way, it's a great place for a motorcycle. And we'll turn down here. Now we're headed to the Netherlands. Not the Netherlands, but the Netherland, which is the name of a town up here. And the road that we're on, just to go a little farther, used to be a narrow gauge railroad. This is the way they carried the gold and the dirt and all that stuff from up here in the mountains down to Denver to be smelted. Now there's a lot of camping up here, and there's another lake on the right hand side. Just fixing to pass. It's kind of neat when you come up this hill and you don't see anything, and all of a sudden there's a lake over there. There's a sign for camping. Not glamping, it's camping. And we'll go around this corner here. I think we're going to see some mountains range, which is quite beautiful. Now this is Highway 72 here. If you go down, if you take a right, it'll take you back down into Denver. But the road we're on now is kind of like 72 and 119 going into the Netherlands. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the trip. We'll be back with part 3 and the end of our series very, very soon.